crash my, well not crash it, but it will cause my OBS to do DC, so that's interesting, that's something new. Anyway, gonna exit out of the game. Gonna exit out of the game and go to the RSI website. Now you guys won't see any of this. You'll just be staring at a black screen. And I'm going to change my hanger to the arrow view one. Okay, so I've set that as my active hanger, the arrow view one. Gonna relaunch the game. Just gotta wait for it to load. It's gonna take a while. Cool beans. Looking good. You guys will be able to see the arrow view hanger. Now this is like supposed to be the equivalent of the business hanger, I believe. Not 100% sure, but I think it's supposed to be that equivalent. Then you got the deluxe hanger, which is supposed to be the equivalent of the Rebel in York, and then you got the asteroid hanger, which is the asteroid hanger. So yeah, see how we go. Come on, loading screen. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Looks like we're loading in.
Personal storage lockers are available for use on floor.
Yay, it worked. So, this is the arrow view hanger. As you can see, much larger than the, what's it called? Self-land.
Check with customer service
Like this whole area for this one little lonely itty bitty Aurora, you know, is pretty much the same area that's used for the entire Selfland hangar, which is pretty funny.
Would Denise Cantor please retrieve her sidearm from the customer service desk?
And there's the Avenger. And the way that I believe that works is that this one that the Aurora's on, like this is a center hangar.
The hydraulic lift.
You know, if you have two ships, then it opens up the left side first and puts another ship there. And if you have three ships, it opens up the right side. And I'm using the nose of the Aurora as reference here, so if we're facing the same direction as the Aurora, the nose of the Aurora facing the same direction, left side is where your second ship would go, then it opens up to the right side, then after that I don't know how it works. That center pylon thing there, that is a elevator.
With the owner of the 350R, Reg
Here it is here.
75.
Got a little decal there showing that it's going up. Look out the side there. Look up and around. Pretty cool. Ooh, bit of lag.
With the owner of the
One thing that I've noticed as well, like with the
38.
this patch, there's been a bit of a it's choppy movement when you turn your head, and I think it's because like you can turn your head so far and then it stops and then reorientates your body. So if you have a look, I'll start turning to the right and watch. See how it jumped then? I'm pretty sure that's because you're reorientating your body. Like you turn your head. See? And then once you like hit that, 80 to 90 degree mark, the whole body reorientates, but it causes jerky movement, which I don't like. They need to fix that. But pre-alpha. So that sort of stuff's expected. In fact, like, the state of this game at the moment, I think it's, like, you would say that this is like alpha, really, for the state of this game. Now you can see through the floor here. Now you can stand there and look down. And if you get vertigo, you can get vertigo there and feel sick. And all that does, like, all this platform does is go down to that elevator over there. And if you happen to have more ships, or that area opens up, like you can go down there. That door down there, that's in the center of the screen, doesn't really go anywhere yet. Probably a part of the room system. Over here though, is like the control room / office area. This is where you chill out and manage everything. Oh, that's right. This is a Cutlass poster. It looks a lot better in here because it doesn't have a bright ass light on it, like in the Self-Land hangar. I don't know if you guys actually, I don't know if you guys saw it. I don't think you did. I'm going to leave this room and then hopefully it resets itself and then you get to see it. Just move away a bit, give it a chance for all the consoles and that to reset themselves. Alright, I'll try and look directly at the consoles because when you walk in, like all consoles start deploying and activating so that you can use them properly. Here we go. Chair turns around, consoles dropping down for the top and opening up. It's pretty cool. I actually like that feature. Like, you see that? That's really cool in my opinion. Then you got the big honcho chair in there, and that's either a calculator or a keypad or some. Oh wait, content.
Check with your local info agent for available job opportunities.
What's that say? Liquid content. Interesting.
All arriving personnel must clear.
Didn't notice that. I don't know if you guys could see that there, but this little panel with a keypad there, that's what it says, liquid content. What's it say on this side? Nothing. B7. Oh. That door doesn't open up or go anywhere yet. Although I'm assuming like that will go to like the room system there. That'll take you to like your map room or your like little, you know, like your little bunk room or whatever where you go to sleep or whatever like that. Galley, stuff like that. I don't know what they're planning for the room system, so except for the star map room, I know that much. I know they're doing that. Outside that, the rest is speculation. Alright, so we're going to go down this elevator here. Get to see what it looks like when it's coming up. Elevator's coming up. Little decal there playing for you to tell you what's going on. I think it's pretty cool, this elevator. Aero view hangar.
Check with landing attendant for why.
So I'm going to step back a bit more. And a little decal telling you that you're going down. Keypad there, I don't know what that's for. Let me see. It's kind of weird symbols on it. Maybe they mean something. Different levels maybe. Possibly. I look at these like platforms here and to me they look like platforms that you could like that are designed to go into the floor of the hangar. So like you could store a ship down there or something and then have the platform raise up, put the ship in there, then, you know, drop it again. That's once again speculation. Alright, so over here in the dark corner, the darkest of dark corners, you got your little display case there and the reflection of the end of the hangar, which isn't showing that flash on my screen. It's because I'm running on a crappy computer. Your little storage box with your combat armor set up. A hydraulic system under the ground. Interesting. Your little cot for when you're sleeping between missions. Your cool looking mercenaries, pirate, whatever outfit. There's a poster. I have 3 posters and one of them's missing. Interesting. Maybe it's somewhere around here. It'll be around here somewhere. Somewhere weird. It was probably actually up in the office and I didn't see it. Or maybe it's in like the darkest part of that corner there and I just didn't see it at all. That door there, I don't know where it goes. Could go to like a cargo area or I don't know. But the way that they're planning the room system is that the room system is going to be the first parts that start connecting you to the persistent universe. And I think what they mean by that is like eventually when the persistent universe goes live, one of those doors will once you're able to access the other rooms, you'll actually be able to like eventually once the PU alpha comes around, you'll be able to go out into the persistent universe and you'll probably end up in like a shopping area or, you know, like a starport complex. But yeah, I'm missing a poster. I wonder what's going on with that.
With the owner of the Avenger, RegTag 55BYOB, please contact the administration office.
Anyway, that's a self-land hangar there. I believe that, like, as you've seen there, you can see that gap there in the center of the screen next to the stairs. I don't think you're supposed to be able to see under there, because as you get closer, watch what happens. Oh, there you go. So yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Probably some dodgy topology or something like that, rendering issues, but yeah. Anyway, let's check out the racing. Now for the racing, I'm not going to bother trying to change the weapons or anything like that because you can't do Death Race yet, which I cannot wait for. I will really want to try out Death Race. I reckon that'll be awesome. Think Mario Kart in space with spaceships. Yeah, that's what I said. Mario Kart in space with spaceships. Actually, before I go into the Arena Commander menu, I gotta make sure my settings is still the same as before. Oh, my mouse settings are the same. Now I made my graphics quality medium and I don't like that. Put it on low so it's not as taxing. Sound volume's fine. I don't know what flash video sound volume is. I think that might have something to do with the Squadron 42 module. When they do like the little motion capture stuff there. The cutscenes, that's the word I was looking for the cutscenes. And controls are still the same. Good. Going into Arena Commander, gonna choose the 300i. Drone sim, you can do first person, you can do single player racing laps. So you can practice racing. Now this is classic race, all it means is like, you know, whoever comes first, you know, do 3 laps of the course. And you got the different racing maps. There's 3 in total. And the only way that you can tell is like, you see the name change on the racing map on the left hand side. And I believe, like if you have a look at the icon in the top left hand corner of the screen, the like diamond looking thing. If you have a look at it there, it's got a little yellow bit at the bottom. Then you go up 1, then it's got 2 yellow bits, which I think is supposed to indicate that it's harder. And then the next one's got 3 yellow dots, which I think means that it's harder again. But I'm not 100% sure because I haven't done those racing matches, those tracks yet. So, let's start a race. And I'm going to start on the one that I know so that I can show you guys like the map. And now we're in the loading screen. Now, as far as I'm aware, they haven't applied atmospheric physics into the races yet, even though the racing track is in atmosphere. So you're kicking around in an atmospheric environment with Newtonian physics and no atmosphere friction. Which in my opinion is quite funny. Like it's like the opposite of all other space sims where they've gone atmospheric flight controls for space. This is like, you know, space flight controls for atmosphere. Alright, let's get ready to do this.
G safe and comm stab disabled. Relative
here's the
mode
thing.
engaged.
Before you start, before you press X when you're ready, you really need to darken up the UI for this map. But anyway, for this, before you actually start the race, you can't change any of your ship settings or anything like that. You can't set relative mode. Actually, you might be able to set power to engines. I'll just try it.
Boosting engines.
So that works. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to press X, report that I'm ready, and then it'll do a countdown, and then I'll start the race. Does a 10-second countdown. guys will be able to see how bad I do.
3, 2, 1, go.
G safe and calm. Scab disabled. Relative mode
Delay.
engaged.
Now I've been practicing a lot on this map. My best time so far is only a minute 30 with the 300i. Now once you reach your max speed, it's like everything slows down, which kind of makes it a bit easier to navigate the map.
Checkpoint.
Now to avoid the vertical G's that cause you to black out or red out, you're actually better off turning on your side and yawing into your turns.
Checkpoint.
That way you don't red or black out. You'll sometimes still encounter it.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
Not too bad for lap time.
Checkpoint.
My best though is a minute 30, and this last one, you'll get close to a minute 30 if you go through this last one at a minute 21.
Complete.
It says new best lap there, but it's not new best lap. I've done better.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
Yeah, on that massive U-turn there, not U-turn, but dogleg, I'm like, sliding way too much.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
Oh wow, it looked like I was missing there.
For reintegration.
Has received catastrophic damage.
Respawning.
I thought I'd missed something.
Firing now.
Origin jump works at your service.
G safe and
Core
calm.
system
Scab disabled.
operational.
I don't know how
Relative mode
I thought
engaged.
that I said fire missile.
Weapon system.
Oh wow,
For reintegration.
Thrusters.
showing
Has
off my
received
mad skills here.
catastrophic damage.
Respawning.
Origin
G
jump
safe
works
and
at
calm.
your
Scab
service.
disabled.
Core system
Relative mode
operational.
engaged.
Checkpoint.
Now one thing that you can do is you can actually use the Newtonian brake or spacebar to actually slow you down and then boost. And what that does is it actually forces your ship to stabilize a lot faster. So if you're about to go through a turn like that and you think that you're going to hit the side, all you have to do is quickly Newtonian brake and boost, and it'll almost stop you on a dime.
Complete. Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
Taking a bit of a risk there.
Checkpoint.
Boosting engines.
Checkpoint.
Now one thing I don't like is that it hasn't, like, boosting your engines doesn't actually do anything. And putting power to engines.
Stand by for reintegration.
Weapon system has received
Okay.
catastrophic damage.
Respawning.
I don't know how that happened. Actually, I do
Origin
know how
jump
it happened,
works
but
at your service.
it shouldn't have
Core
come.
system operational.
G-Safe and Com Stab disabled. Relative mode engaged. Boosting engines.
Checkpoint.
Now you want to try and make your turns as either gradual or like boost through them as best as you can, so that you're always trying to maintain maximum speed.
Checkpoint.
That's what I try and do anyway.
Checkpoint.
Now you don't have to stay exactly on the track as long as you get through the checkpoint, so you can take shortcuts. As long as you go through the next shortcut, correction, the next checkpoint that you're supposed to. Let's see if I can do this lap without dying. What I'll do is after this lap I'll probably switch to switch tracks, because I haven't done the other two actually. I don't know how I didn't hit that antenna then.
Checkpoint. 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 Checkpoint.
Going for a good time here.
Checkpoint.
Oh, could I make it? No, this one's not going to be.
Checkpoint.
One 31.74, not bad. Not bad. My best so far is 1:30.96, I think. For this track anyway. Anyway, as I said, I'm going to leave this match.
Checkpoint.
Actually, before I do that, I'll show you the area. Because I think this place looks awesome. And one of the things that you need to know is everything's floating here. I don't know how. I guess in the future they have that technology, floating cities, which is cool. That actually looks like a reason why it would be why it would be floating. That exhaust there. Wow, you can even hear it too. It's like an engine or something. Oh, if you guys are wondering, apparently these are supposed to be like Bengal carriers, or the like grey box models of them. Now I don't know if I'm going to hit the extremity of the track here. Maybe. These are like early grey boxes of it. Just slow down a bit. So yeah, pretty cool looking ship. This is only a grey box version of it, and it's probably scaled down too for the map. Because let's see if I can land on the thing. Just messing around with this, sorry guys. This is a bit hard, you gotta concentrate a lot. I don't want to crash into it or break anything and then have to fly all the way back here. Okay, so you're seeing right through it.
Checking damage. Cockpit.
Ship's a bit hard to control when you're in this mode. Pretty cool, huh? Did not expect to be able to do that. But I'd seen somebody post screenshots on the forums, on the RSI forum, so you know. Saw that, thought I'd check it out. Looks pretty cool. You know, the grey box of, I think it's a Bengal carrier. I think. Could be something else. But yeah, an entire floating city here. Looking pretty awesome. Wish there was a way to restart races from the start without, you know, like having to complete that lap. A lot of the flying vehicles that you see around here are all grey box. I believe none of them have textures. I don't even know what that thing is. But yeah, like this looks pretty cool. This whole area, I like it a lot. And it can only get better. Right. Let's see if I can want to try something here. Gonna try and fly in here. I'm gonna take it nice and easy. Yeah. I wonder if I can land here. I'm gonna try and land. Probably not. Probably as close to the ground as I'm gonna get, yeah. I'm already hitting it. So you can't land there, unfortunately. Would have been cool if you could. Alright, I don't know what's going on. Oh crap.
Weapon
Stand
system.
by for reintegration.
Thrusters.
Okay, so I don't know what happened there.
Has received catastrophic
Something caught onto
damage.
something and decided that I needed to die. But yeah, like this is the area where you get to race, which looks pretty cool. I like it. It's different from, you know, black, dark space. Wonder if you'll be able to visit this area in the persistent universe. Maybe. Quite possibly. Alrighty, I'm going to go back to the hangar, and what I'll do is I'll try one of the other racing tracks that I haven't tried yet. Wait for this to load through. It's going to take a while. Actually, I might end my stream soon. Got some other things that I want to try and get done. And I want to practice a bit more without... I want to practice fighting in Vandal Swarm a bit more, and I know that's not really fun to stream. So what I'll do is I'll try out one more of the racetracks, and then I'll end up going... just ending my stream and going to do some Arena Commander.
Adjusting radar range.
What I hope to do, guys, later on is I'm going to try and record some footage of me in Vandal Swarm, getting into multiplayer matches, you know, kicking around the hangars. I might do some new montages of the Aurora and the 300i again. I'm thinking of doing up like a... I got some posts that I need to put onto the RSI forums. One of them being a post about putting fireman's poles on the second from the second floor to the first floors of all the hangars, so that you can get to your ship in a more timely manner if you need to. Alrighty, so next racing mode, let's get do it.
Personal storage lockers are available for use on floor 3.
Now, apparently all the multiplayer matches are stabilized a lot better, but I'm not too keen on doing multiplayer matches at the moment, mainly because I want to get my skills up.
With the hydraulic lift,
Okay, let's do this. Record Memorial Raceway. Let's do this one. Now, probably on my next stream, I'll see if I can try and get some other people in on some of the matches as well. Do some like Vandal Swarm co-op and do some, you know, like some squadron battle together and, you know, some races. Do some of the fun stuff. Today's stream is more or less like just to show everybody the new stuff that I've got and, you know, the new things that they've implemented into this patch, you know, share my thoughts on some of the stuff. You know, watch me fail badly at Vandal Swarm and get bored and end up leaving the match and, you know, do one of the racing modes, one of the racing tracks or a couple of them. I actually like the racing mode, like I'm really glad that they added it. They didn't have to, like, you know, racing is like just one of the sub-games within, you know, Arena Commander and that, but it's fun, you know, like, one thing I want to do is like all Auroras, like an all Aurora race. No 300Is, no 350Rs, no M50s. All Auroras. You know, and I don't know, I haven't done a multiplayer match yet, so I haven't seen whether or not the if you can like bump into people and stuff like that. Don't mind the cars in the background. I live on a fairly busy road. It's kind of annoying, but you get used to it. I don't even know if you guys can hear that. So this track I'm going to be going through for the first time, so we'll see how I do.
Core system operational.
Alright,
Boosting engines.
so it
Three,
pauses everything before the
two.
race starts.
1. Go.
G-Safe and COM stab disabled. Relative mode engaged.
Boost engines.
Boosting engines.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
This is interesting. Oh wow, it didn't even look like I was hitting that.
Checkpoint.
It definitely looked like I was going to hit that one though.
System
Fine for reintegration.
has received catastrophic damage.
Respawning.
Orientation
G-Safe and
works
COM
at your
stab
service.
disabled.
Core
Relative mode
system
engaged.
Operational.
I assume I'm supposed to be going up. Now I'm going in through this track at full speed for the 300i. Probably shouldn't.
Checkpoint.
This one seems like it's got a lot more turns on it. Which is interesting because this would make it a lot more difficult.
Checkpoint.
Now what I'm doing is I'm using my Newtonian brakes to slow down and boosting them. So it slows me down faster. And as I line up for the turn that I want to make, I release the Newtonian brake. And it slingshots me forward. Now I'm no expert at racing yet. Plan on practicing racing a fair bit. I'm not a big fan of racing games, but I actually like, you know, some games, racing modes I like a lot. This just happens to be one of them. Like I like pod racing from Star Wars, like love that game.
Checkpoint.
Okay, sliding into those turns.
Checkpoint.
Oh snap, wow. Did not see this one coming.
Checkpoint.
Ooh. Hairpin. Actually no, that's not a hairpin, that's just a tight dog leg. But that's an interesting turn there.
Checkpoint.
Because you know that if you don't do it right, you're going to slam straight into the bottom of those floating buildings.
Checkpoint.
I have no idea that's a good time, I'm pretty sure that's a bad one. Let's see how we go again.
Checkpoint.
Now I'm doing this with mouse and keyboard, so yeah.
Checkpoint.
Make sure I don't hit this building.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
Alright, this match, I think, or this track, you need to drift a fair bit. So I should already be drifting about here. Oh wow, snap. That was a really bad turn.
Stand by for reintegration.
Weapons system
Really bad turn.
has received catastrophic damage.
Respawning. G
Origin
safe
jump
and comm
works at
staff
your
disabled.
service. Core
So
Relative
yeah,
system
mode
wow.
engaged.
operational.
That was a really crappy turn on my part. I wasn't paying attention enough. Alright, here we go. This is a hairpin.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
Boosting engines.
Really? That bloody antenna was nowhere near me. Alright, here we go. Who's that?
Checkpoint.
Oh no, not yet. Another bit of a hairpin. Is this a hairpin? Yeah.
Checkpoint.
Oh, don't hit the building. Yeah. Oh crap.
Stand by
Yeah.
for reintegration.
That was a really bad turn. I should have slowed down a bit.
Respawning.
Origin
G
jump
safe
works
and
at
comm
your
staff
service.
disabled.
Core system
Relative mode
operational.
engaged. Boosting engines.
Let's see how we go.
Checkpoint.
Alright, here's that massive upturn. Now, one thing that you can do to try and avoid reding or blacking out is you can actually turn on your side and try and yaw into the corners.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
I think, yeah, I did way worse on this lap.
Checkpoint. Complete.
Alrighty. I'm going to end this match here, because it's the same map, just a different track. Alrighty, so I'm going to end this match here, guys, and go back to the hangar. That's pretty much going to end my stream. So I'd like to go back to my hangar. So anyway, that's some of the new patch features from the 0.9 patch. Technically it's a 0.9.0.1 patch because they had some little fixes that they needed to do. When the patch first came out, there was some client-side issues where, not client-side, server-side issues where the private matches, after they were being used, they weren't being refreshed. So after a while, everybody used up the private match arenas, and there were no servers left to have matches in. So they had to fix that. That's why they released like the 0.0.1 patch, which helped to fix that. So yeah, when we finally get back to my hangar, I'll end the stream there. Thank you very much for those who are watching and, you know, chilling out here and checking this out. If you're not a follower yet, you know, feel free to hit that follow button. I've also got a link to my Twitter as well. I only use it to either retweet other people that I know, announcements about Star Citizen, or before I'm about to stream, I'll throw out a Twitter notice there for anybody that's following me, or anybody that's interested in Star Citizen who wants to watch some footage of the game live as it's happening. I've also got a YouTube channel. I've been a bit slack with that adding the videos, mainly because they were getting a bit repetitive in my opinion. So with the new content though, like the racing, the like the co-op stuff, I'm going to be recording some videos and throwing those up onto YouTube as well. I plan on doing a stream on my next stream, which I believe is Tuesday. On that stream, I plan on actually getting into the multiplayer side of things. Try and jump into matches with other players. Try and get some other players to jump into some private matches. Get some full private matches going. I may end up just jumping into Thorn's stream as well, or Thorn's matches. Like you guys will be able to watch the both of us as we're both streaming different perspectives of the same matches and all that cool stuff. Anyway, thank you very much for showing up, guys. I'm going to head off. My next stream will be in 2 days' time from today, which will be the 16th Australian time. The start will be at 6 p.m. and it'll be mainly focusing on the multiplayer side of things, showing the multiplayer matches, private matches, and all that good stuff. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching once again, and I'll catch you guys later.